In accounts lesson number 11, Bank Reconciliation Statement, today we will start question number 8. Prepare a bank reconciliation statement of Priel for December 2015 from the information given below. Okay, so this will be your format. That is question number 8. Page number, it is 292, lesson number 11. Okay, that is Bank Reconciliation Statement. Fine. So that is serial number, particulars, debit rupees and credit rupees. Okay, now we will just do the revision of little bit that what are the rules. Okay, so see, first about balances. So debit, credit, debit and then credit. Okay, first you will write down cash book and then passbook and passbook. Fine. Now first is balance and last is balance. Middle two, that are overdraft. Okay, this is our first rule. Second, that is, you will remember, that is deposit in cash book, so it will be debited. Clear? And in passbook, so it will be credited. See, deposit, first you remember only for cash book, so D for D, it is debit. In passbook, when you are putting the money in your bank account, so when in bank it comes, it is credited. Okay, same way, that is either for cash deposited or bills receivable, that is discounted. Okay, so for this the rule is same. Okay, then what is there, that is withdrawn. Okay, so withdrawn, clear, and then that is either for bills payable maturity. Okay, or it is issued. So this is exactly opposite of this. So in cash book this will be credited, so in passbook it will be debited. If it is deposited and dishonored, so it will come here. If it is withdrawn, issued and dishonored, so it will come here. So exactly opposite. Okay, this dishonored is for deposited. Okay, and this dishonor is for issued or withdrawn. Clear? So this simple rules we have to go through it once again. Fine. Now we will be starting the sum. See, bank overdraft as per cash book, bank overdraft as per passbook. See, two balances they have given. Okay, BRS is always prepared at the end of the month. So you have to see the balance which is at the end of the month. See, at the end of is this. It means this is of no use. Clear? Because it is in for the starting. So you have to start the sum with this balance, that is bank overdraft as per cash book. Now see, as per cash book and bank overdraft. So as per cash book, bank overdraft, it is which balance? It is credit balance. So 710 will go on credit side. So here we will write down 710. Fine. Here we will write down that is bank overdraft as per cash book. Fine. Then see, second, information of check deposited and credited in passbook is as under. Okay, see now, 2300, it was deposited in the month of December, it has been credited in the month of December, so no need to do anything for this. 7200 again deposited in the month of December, it is credited also same in the month of December. 4600, it is deposited in the month of December, but it is credited in the month of that is January. So we have to give entry for this. Same way here, deposited in December but credited in the month of January. So this two which has been credited in the month of January is to be credited this time. Okay, that is in for the month of December. So we have to add this to 4600 plus 1500. Okay, so see, 4600 plus 1500, we get that is 6100. So 6100 is not credited, so we have to credit it. Fine. So 6100 will be credited. So here we will write down 6100 credited. Here number 1 we will write down, that is check deposited but not credited in the same month. Clear? Then second, see, information of check drawn and presented in the bank. So check drawn, okay, and presented in the bank. See, in December presented in the same day. In December, see, it is presented in the month of January, so we have to give the entry for this. December, so no problem. December and January, so we have to give the entry for this. So we have to add this two. So 9300 plus 1300. So see, 9300 plus 1300. So you have to give the entry for 10,600. Fine. Now this 10,600, where it will go? So see, it is not presented in the bank. It means in passbook you have to see. So for drawn, you will see the rule of passbook. So see, drawn is this, okay, withdrawn, and in passbook the entry is not done. So it will be debited. Or you can remember like this also, that see, when in bank the money is going, okay, in bank when money is going, so it is credited, okay, and when from bank the bank is paying, okay, so it will be debited. So remember like this, that bank receives, so credit, bank pays, so it is, that is debit, okay. You can remember like this also. Fine. So your bank is paying, so it will be debited in passbook. So see, check drawn but not yet presented in the bank, okay. Or you can write down in the same month it is not presented. So the amount will be, that is 10,600 debit side. Fine. Then third, see here, interest 400 credited by bank in passbook is recorded on payment side in cash book by mistake, okay. See, in cash book, see, in passbook it is credited, so in cash book what it will be? It will be debited. But what you have done, you have recorded in cash book on payment side, it means this side, okay, by mistake. So by mistake 400 is credited, so this is your mistake. So mistake will be rectified first, so it will come here, and then again here you have to record 400. So there will be total the entry for 800 on debit side. See, again I am repeating, you have given in passbook credited, okay, so in cash book it will be debited. This is actual to be given, but what you have done, you have recorded on payment side in cash book by mistake. It means here it is by mistake. So if I want to rectify this mistake, it will come here. So this is my actual entry and this is my rectified entry. So the total of both will be 800. So debit side there will be entry of 800 rupees. Fine. So here I will write down 800 rupees, and here I will write down that interest is by mistake recorded in cash book on credit side, or even you can write down that is payment side. Fine. Then fourth entry, see, bank has collected dividend of 360 on behalf of Priya, which is not recorded in cash book. See, bank has collected. Right now I explained that bank receives, it is credited, okay. So for this it is what? It is credited. So which is not recorded in cash book. So it will be again debited, okay. So you have to record 360 on debit side. So here 360 on debit side, and you can write down that bank has collected dividend which is not recorded, okay, in cash book. Fine. Then fifth entry, clear. Now bank has recorded interest on overdraft 120 in passbook, but this transaction is not recorded in cash book. See, bank has recorded interest on overdraft. This is expense, okay. So when bank has recorded, it means bank has paid, okay. Interest expense is always paid, so this is paid, okay. As it is paid, so in passbook it will be debited, so in cash book it will be credited. Fine. So which is not recorded in cash book, it means it is not credited, so we have to credit 120 rupees, okay. So here 120 rupees we will credit. Here we will write down, that is, bank has recorded interest but it is not recorded in cash book. Fine. Then sixth. Next, see point number 7. Okay, sales made by check of 2300 recorded by bank in personal account of Priyal. See, now in place of business account, it is being recorded in personal account of Priyal. See, this mistake we are not supposed to rectify. Okay, it means this sales is recorded by mistake in personal account, which is now you are supposed to record in the business account. Okay, so you have to give the entry. Now see, sales made by check. In sales you are receiving money. Okay, in short, this check is received. Okay, so this check is received, so in passbook it will be credited because money is coming. Okay, is recorded by bank in personal account. It means the mistake has been taken in passbook. Okay, so this mistake no need to rectify, only just record this in passbook. So if you want to record, that is personal account, so now leave the personal account, you record this entry in the business account. So in business account, what you have to do, in passbook it is not recorded, so now in passbook when you will record this check as it is received, it will be credited. So 2300 is to be credited. Clear? So here 2300 credited. Okay, check received is not recorded in passbook and by mistake it is recorded in personal account. See, I am repeating again. In personal account, the mistake which has been done, you are not supposed to rectify this. Okay, when you will prepare the BRS for this personal account, at that time you will rectify it. Okay, so in business account this entry is not recorded, so you will just simply record it in the business account, and in business account the check is coming, so it will be recorded on credit side. Fine. Then seventh entry. Now see next, bank has reversed bank charges of 380 on request of Priyal, which is not recorded in cash book. Now see, first of all, when there is bank charges, okay, see, bank charges are always paid. Okay, as it is paid in passbook, what it will be done, it will be debited. Okay, now these charges are reversed, so reversed, so again in passbook, so it will be credited. Okay, reverse means they are giving you back. Okay, it means again in your bank account this amount is credited. Okay, now this is not recorded in cash book. Okay, so this reverse entry, when it will go to cash book, it will be debited. Okay, see, first bank charges are paid, so in passbook it is debited. It is reversed, so in passbook it will be credited, which is not recorded in cash book, so in cash book it will be debited. Okay, so here in cash book this amount will be debited, that is 380. So here we will write down debit side, that is 380. Okay, bank charges reversed is not recorded in cash book. Fine. Now moving on to 8th one. Next, see point number 9, that is signature is forgotten in check drawn and hence the check 2000 is returned by bank. Okay, now see, check drawn in passbook it is debited. Okay, so when it is returned it will be credited. Okay, now this all things in bank it has taken place. Okay, now this is not recorded in cash book. Okay, so this is credited in passbook, so it will be debited in cash book. Clear? See, first drawn, so drawn in passbook is debited, then check is returned, so in passbook it will be credited. Now this information is not with the with Priyal. Okay, so in Priyal's cash book now it will be debited. Fine, so this 2000 is to be debited. Clear? So here 2000 debited. Fine, here we will write down, that is check drawn, signature is not there, therefore check returned by bank is not recorded in cash book. Okay, next we will see bank has collected bill rupees 3000 sent for collection and charges 100 for the same. This transaction is not recorded in cash book. So see, first of all charges are there, so 3000 minus 100, the entry will be for 2900. Okay, and bill is set for collection, so in cash book it is credited. Okay, bill sent, sorry, it is debited. Okay, this rule is same. See, deposited and discounted. Okay, in cash book it is debited. Fine. So here this entry, for this entry it will be debited, and this is not recorded in cash book, so in cash book this is to be debited. Fine. So here 2900 we will write down on debit side, and here we will write down that is bill sent for collection along with charges are not recorded in cash book. Fine. Now what you will do, now you will do the total. So whichever is the highest total, so first we will do the total, that is, see, 710, 6000, and here 6 plus 2 8, it means almost round about 9000, and this side we can see it is greater because one single amount is of 10,000. So first you will do the total of debit side. So debit side, when you do the total, 10,600 plus 800 plus 360 plus 380 plus 2000 plus 2900. Okay, so here you are getting that is 17,040. Okay, so here also 17,040. Now deduct this amount from this, so 710 minus 6100 minus 120 and minus 2300. So you are getting that is 7810. Okay, so here we will write down 7810. Okay, now this is, here it is as per cash book, so here it will be as per passbook, and passbook credit balance, so passbook credit balance is balance. Okay, so here you will write down bank balance as per cash book. Fine. So this is the solution for question number 8. Now see question number 9. Prepare bank reconciliation statement of Dharam Singh as on 29/2/2016. So BRS of Dharam Singh as on 29/2/2016, serial number, particulars, debit and credit. Okay, first here they have started directly by this transactions. Okay, the balance is given at the end, that is passbook of Dharam Singh showed overdraft of rupees 4,000 on 29/2/2016. So this is your closing balance with which you have to start the sum. So if this line is not given here in the starting, just see it will be at the end either. Okay, so you have to start this sum by this, that is overdraft. Passbook overdraft is which balance? So see, passbook overdraft is debit balance, so this 4,000 will go on debit side. Okay, so 4,000 we will write down on debit side. Here we will write down that is bank overdraft as per passbook. Fine. Now we will be moving on to our first entry. What is there? See, check deposited but not collected, that is 5,200. Okay, check deposited but not collected, it means the entry is not there in the passbook. Okay, so see, for deposited what you are doing, deposited in cash book it is always debited, so in passbook it will be credited. Okay, it means this 5,200 we have to put on credit side. So here we will write down 5,200 on credit side. Here we will write down that is check deposited but not collected. Fine. Then second, so second, what is there? Check drawn but not presented, 37,000. So see, drawn is exactly opposite of this. Cash book, it will be credit, so passbook, it will be debit. Okay, so check drawn but not presented in bank, it means again it is not recorded in passbook. Okay, so according to this rule, passbook, it will be debited, so this 37,000 will be debited. Okay, so here 37,000 on debit side. Fine, we will write down check drawn but not presented in bank. Fine. Then third entry, see what they have given. Check received is recorded in cash book but not sent for deposit in the bank. So received is recorded, check received is recorded in cash book but not deposited in bank. It means deposit and in bank. So deposit in passbook, in bank. So passbook you have to, so you have to credit it. Okay, so this 9,900 will be credited. Fine. So here 9,900 we will put on credit side. We will write down here check received but not credited in bank. Fine. Fourth entry, see check deposited with bank is dishonored which is not recorded in cash book. Okay, see, not recorded in cash book. See, check deposited is dishonored. Okay, so see, deposit is here, so deposits dishonor will be here. Fine. So now where it is not recorded, so it is not recorded in cash book. Okay, so in cash book, see, it is what, it is credited. Okay, so 1650 is to be credited. Okay, see, deposit is here, so deposits dishonor will be here. Okay, and cash book entry is not there, so it means it is not credited. So 1650 you have to credit. So here we will write down 1650 check deposited is dishonored which is not recorded in cash book. Fine. Fifth entry, see what you have to do. Interest on investment collected by bank 1900. Okay, see, interest on investment, so it is income collected by bank. So in bank what it would have done, see, bank is receiving. Okay, interest is collected, it means bank has received. So in passbook this is credited. Okay, their entry is done, so in cash book entry is not there, and in cash book it will be debited. Fine. So this amount will be debited, that is 1900. Fine. So 1900 is to be debited here. Clear? Here we will write down, that is interest on investment collected by bank is not recorded in cash book. Fine. Then see the sixth entry. Demat charges paid by bank 1320 as per the instruction of Dharam Singh, which is not recorded in cash book. See, this is paid, so in passbook this is debited. This is not recorded in cash book, so in cash book it will be credited. So 1320 is to be credited. Fine. So here 1320. Okay, this amount is credited. Here we will write down, that is bank charges. Okay, paid by bank is not recorded in cash book. Fine. Next, seventh, cash purchase recorded on payment side of cash book in bank column. Fine. See, now this is your cash book, this is your receipt side, and this is your payment side. Fine. Now cash purchase recorded on payment side of cash book in bank column. So now see, this is not bank column, this is to be recorded in the cash column. Okay, so first of all, purchase will come on which side? So it will come on payment side only. Okay, that is here on credit side only. But instead of this is your bank column, this is your cash column. Instead of they have recorded here in bank column, now you have to record in cash column. Okay, so what you will do here, that is, see, this is done wrong. Okay, so here there is a mistake in bank column. Okay, in bank column it should not be there. Fine, this is your mistake. This is recorded in cash column, and in cash column it is not recorded. You are not supposed to that is recorded. Okay, leave it. Only you have to do that is, it is by mistake went to bank column. So in bank this is not to be done. Okay, which has been done. So if I want to rectify this mistake, this is on credit side. So if I want to rectify this mistake, it will go to debit side. Fine, so debit side there will be entry of 8300, and we will write down that it is wrongly recorded on payment side in bank column. Fine, so here 8300 debit side it will be recorded, and here we will write down that is cash purchase wrongly recorded in cash book on payment side in bank column. Fine, moving on to next one, that is 8th. See what they have given now in 8th transaction. Check drawn but not given to creditor. It means check is drawn, okay, but it is not given to creditor. Fine, as the creditor is not been given, it means the creditor will not take that check, and he will not go to bank to put the check. It means the entry is done in cash book, but the entry is not done in passbook. Fine, so for drawn you have to see passbook. So see, for drawn passbook is debit. Fine, so this amount is to be debited, that is 4160. Okay, so this amount will be debited here, that is 4160. Fine, check drawn but not given to creditor, therefore entry is not done in passbook. Fine, or it is not recorded in passbook. You can write like that also. Then next entry, check drawn by Dharam Singh for his personal account debited by bank in business bank account. See, it was drawn for personal account, but by mistake you have debited in bank account, bank in, that is related to business account. So this is the mistake, it is debited. Okay, so now what you will do, you will credit this. Okay, so 330 will be credited. So 3340, sorry. Okay, credit side, and you will write down check drawn for personal account is by mistake recorded, or you can say debited in business account. Fine, then next 10th, payment side of bank column is in cash book is overcast. Now see, this is overcast, so overcast do reverse. This is payment side, so credit side, so it is more. So what you will do, you will simply debit it. Okay, so 1180 will go to debit side. So here 1180 debit side, and you simply write down that is payment side of bank column is overcast. Fine, then see next, check drawn is dishonored on technical ground. Dishonored of check is not recorded in cash book. See, this is dishonored, but this is dishonored of check drawn. Okay, see, deposit is here, so deposit dishonored will come here. Drawn is here, so drawn's dishonored check will be recorded according to this rule. Okay, and this is not recorded where? It is not recorded in cash book. So you will simply see this rule. Okay, cash book, so it is on debit side. So this amount 6400 will be on debit side. Fine, so 6400 we will write down here. 11th we will write down check drawn is dishonored, which is not recorded in cash book. Fine. Next entry, interest credited by bank 1240, commission debited by bank 1160, not recorded in cash book. Now see, interest credited, so in cash book it is not recorded, so it will be debited. So 1240 will be debited. Then debited by bank 1160, which is again not recorded in cash book, so in cash book it will be credited. So 1160 will be credited. Okay, what is credited is to be debited and what is debited is to be credited. Okay, so now you write down here, that is interest credited by bank and commission debited by bank is not recorded in cash book. Fine, this way you will write down. So this was your last entry. Okay, now what you will do, you will put the grand total, okay, lines, and now see, you will see which side is greater. Okay, see here 5, 9, 1, 1. Okay, so 5 plus 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, here one amount, single amount is only 37,000. It means obviously this side is greater, debit side, so we will do the total of debit side. See, 4,000 plus 37,000 plus 4,000 plus 37,000 plus 1,900 plus 8,300 plus 416. Today by mistake the amounts are being pressed wrongly. Again I am doing 4,000 plus 37,000 plus 1,900 plus 8,300 plus 4,160 plus 1,180 plus 6,400 plus 1,240. Okay, so you are getting 64,180. So here both the sides 64,180, 64,180. Now start deducting one by one credit side. So minus 5,200, minus 9,900, minus 1,650, minus 1,320, minus 3,340, minus 1,160. So you are getting, that is 4,1,610. Okay, so here I will write down 4,1,610 on credit side. Okay, now this was as per passbook, so here I will write down as per cash book and cash book credit side. So see, in this rule we can see that cash book, okay, credit side it is overdraft. So here we will write down that it is bank overdraft. Okay, so bank overdraft as per cash book, that is 4,1,610. Okay, so this is the solution of question number 9. Now see the last sum in BRS, that is question number 14. Cash book of Paresh shows bank balance of rupees 10,000 on 31st/3/2015. This balance does not tally with the bank balance as per passbook. From the following information, prepare bank reconciliation statement for March 2015. Fine. So now this way we will prepare, okay, BRS of Paresh as on 31st/3/2015, serial number, particulars, debit rupees and credit rupees. Okay, now see here what they have given first to you, that is cash book of Paresh shows bank balance of 10,000. See, cash book and bank balance. So we remember that here that is balance of cash book. Okay, that is which side? So it is debit side. Okay, cash book, passbook, debit, credit, first and last balance, and in between overdraft. So here the debit balance of cash book is balance. Okay, so this amount 10,000 will go on debit side. Okay, so here we will write down that is 10,000, and here we will write down bank balance as per cash book. Fine. Now we will see the first entry. Okay, see what they have given in first. Check of 30,000 were deposited in bank during the month of March, out of which check of 16,000 were credited in the bank on 2nd April. So see, this 16,000 is to be credited in the month of March only, but in place of March it has been credited in the month of 2nd April. So right now we will credit for the month of March. Okay, so 16,000 is to be credited for the month of March. So 16,000 here it will go on credit side. Okay, and here we will write down that is check deposited but not credited in March month. Fine. Now we will go on to second. See, which is our second transaction. Check of 16,000 were drawn during the month of March, out of which a check of 10,000 were presented for the payment till 31st March. It means in the month of March only 10,000 were presented. It means how much is remaining for presentation? So 16 minus 10, that is equals to 6,000 is remaining still for the presentation in the bank. And see, it is drawn. So for drawn, what we have to see, that is it is not presented in bank, so in passbook. So for drawn in passbook, what it is to be done, that is debited. Okay, so 6,000 will be debited. So here 6,000 debit side. Here we will write down that is check drawn but yet not presented. Fine. Then see the third one. During the month of March, bank has paid 5,000 for personal income tax out of bank account of business, which is not recorded in cash book. Okay, so now see what they have told here now, that is 5,000 income tax, personal income tax is paid from bank account, or it is already paid from bank account, so it is not recorded in cash book. See, paid from bank, it means it is debited in passbook. Okay, so in cash book it is not recorded, so what you will do, you will credit in cash book. So 5,000 will be credited here. Okay, so here we will credit 5,000. We'll write down here that paid for personal income tax from business account is not recorded in cash book. Fine. Then see the fourth one. What they've given, on 31st March, bank has credited 120 for interest and debited 50 for bank charges, which are not recorded in cash book. See, now this is not recorded in cash book, so this is credited, so here it will be debited. So 120 we will put on debit side. Then 50 bank charges are debited, so it will be credited. So here 50 rupees will be credited. Fine. Now what you will write down here? So we will record here that interest, or if you want to write down bank interest and bank charges are not recorded in cash book. Fine. Fifth entry. What is there in fifth entry? A check of 1650 received on 30th March is not deposited with bank. It means it is recorded in cash book, but it is not recorded in passbook. Okay, so check deposited is not recorded in passbook. So deposited in passbook, it is what? It is credited. So here also it will be credited, that is 1650. Okay, check received but yet not deposited in bank. Fine. Then 6th, a debtor has directly deposited 680 in bank, which is not recorded in cash book. So see, deposited is recorded in bank. It means in passbook it is credited. So it is not recorded in cash book. So here what you have to do, you have to debit it. Okay, according to this rule. See, deposited is not recorded in cash book, so it will be debited. That is 680 will be debited. So here 680. Here we will write down, that is check directly deposited is not recorded in cash book. Fine. Next, 7th, cash sales of 2000 is recorded in cash book in bank column. Okay, so now see, it is cash sales. Okay, sales is recorded in which column? It is recorded in bank column in cash book. Okay, so see here, suppose this is your cash book. Okay, now this is your receipt side and this is your payment side. Okay, when you are doing sales, you are receiving cash, so it would be recorded here. Okay, that is sales is recorded here, but here there was bank column and cash column. So instead of that is, it is recorded in cash book in bank column. Okay, so instead of recording in cash column, it is recorded in bank column. So this year the entry went wrong. Okay, see, if I want to rectify it, what I will do, I will record it on the opposite side. So right now it is on debit side. I want to rectify this mistake, so I'll record it on credit side. Fine. For rectification of this error. Clear? So this 2000 will be now credited. So here we will write down 2000 on credit side. Cash sales wrongly recorded in cash book in bank column. Fine. So we have rectified the error. Now next, 8th. A bill of 3600 discounted in February was dishonored on maturity date during the month of March, and bank has recorded the same in passbook including the noting charges of 100, which is not recorded in cash book. Fine. So now see, this is dishonored and which is not recorded in cash book along with the noting charges. So the entry will be, that is 3600 plus 100 rupees. So the entry will be for 3700. Okay. Now see, bill discounted, we are seeing this deposited one. Okay. So bill discounted is coming here. So the dishonor of bill will come here. Okay. Now where it is not recorded, it is not recorded in cash book. So see, not recorded in cash book. So it will be, that is credited. Fine. So 3700 will be credited. So here 3700 will go on credit side. Bill discounted is dishonored, which is not recorded in cash book. Fine. This will be the entry. Next is 9th. What they have written, 600 received for dividend on share is recorded in passbook but not recorded in cash book. See, this is received. It means in passbook it will be credited, which is not recorded in cash book. So here it will be debited now. Fine. So this 600 will be debited. So here on debit side 600, we'll write down here, that is dividend received on shares is not recorded in cash book. Fine. Next is 10th. Bank has paid. See, bank has paid. It means in passbook it is debited. Okay. For insurance premium as per the instruction of Paresh, which is not recorded in cash book. Not recorded in cash book. So here now in cash book, here in passbook it is debited. So here it will be credited. So 4500 will be credited. So see here 4500 we will write. Here we will write down paid for insurance premium is not recorded in cash book. Fine. So all the transactions are over now. What we will do now we will do the total. Okay, when we do the total, see 16 plus 5 21, 21 22, 23 24, 25 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So round about more than 31 to 32,000 the total will be there. Whereas here 10 plus 6 16. So this side is less. It means the credit side is having more total. Okay, so we will do the total of credit side. See here 16,000 plus 5,000 plus 50 plus 1650, sorry 1650 plus 2,000 plus 3,700 plus 4,500. So what you are getting? You are getting 32,900. So here we will do the total. 32,900, 32,900. Fine. Now we will deduct this amount. So minus 10,000, minus 6,000, minus 120, minus 680, minus 600. So what you are getting? You are getting 15,500. Okay. Now what you will do here? So this amount is, we are getting here, it is as per cash book. So here it will be as per passbook. Fine. Now your passbook, that is debit balance. So passbook debit balance according to this rule. Okay, passbook debit balance is what? So see, passbook debit balance is overdraft. So here we will write down that it is bank overdraft as per passbook, that is 15,500. Okay, so here this was the last sum for this chapter. Rest of all the sums are omitted because of the corona situation, that is 30% course is reduced. So rest of the sums you are not supposed to do. So still, if you are having any query in this, okay, chapter, you are free to ask.